if you are using a older version of Excel, then it's likely that you might not have, because we'll talk about uh, Xlookup. We'll talk about Xlookup, and you cannot really find it on every listing. So yeah, the YouTube link is there. It's not all Excel that has it. So if you're using a older Excel, you might not have it. So that you not say I can't find it, I can't find it. I want to drop the link for those on the group chat. So I have sent that I have sent that to the group for those that want to join via YouTube. So let's move straight. We'll start by creating the drop down. Okay, let me increase the font, the size. Yes. So let me increase the size. So we have this guy here so that we can all see it well. So let's call it drop down. So now it is that one of the things that is to reduce error of computation, instead of people to enter nonsense for you. So when you have this there already, it makes it easier to reduce inconsistency in your work. It makes it reduce inconsistency in your work. So the first thing you do is go to the data tab. So go to data tab, you go to data validation, then you allow the under the allow, you choose list, then you paste your drop down there. So our data tab, uh, our data validation, you can see data validation here under data tools, data validation, click on data validation. You see this allow here. That's under settings, you see allow. Yes, we pick list, right? Then under the source, you drop the drop down menu, you know, that kind of. Okay, for me now it is I want something like pending, approved, and rejected. Pending, approved, rejected too. So that is what I want. So you can see that each of these weights, they are what? They are chosen by, I mean, they are separated with comma. Then we can have our error alert that if the person enters something wrong, the person gets an error alert. The person gets an error alert, which is, so the person gets an error alert. I'm trying to paste the error alert there so that I don't have to. We have this now. You can see how to move to error alert. Then I click on OK. So from here now, I can just drop down, do a drop down here, or to fill rather. You can see when I click on this down or this arrow here, you can check, you can see, okay, if the person have paid, if the person have paid, we'll just put approve. So from there, we can just go our drop down. So now, here now, we say this person that his own is pending. You can still leave it as pending. But if you're overdue, let's say if you're overdue, this person still have paid, we'll leave it as approved. This person has paid, we'll leave it as approved. This person that has not, that is overdue, let's reject the person. Click on reject. Now, this is pending. Leave it there. Sorry, this one will change it to pending because it's pending, right? So this, I'm just giving you an example with this because there are other better ways you can use it. So all that we are doing with this is that, okay, this person too has paid, we leave it as approved. What we do with this is to reduce the uh error, inconsistency. If it's somebody that is just typing it manually, the person can go and type what is wrong, or the person might not type it well, and you have to come and be doing data, the stress of going through data cleaning. So that is how why we have this. So then the next thing we have to do is conditional formatting. Are we together, please?
Sir, please, is
Yes,
this
sir.
the data
We are
set you
together, live
sent?
and direct.
The data sets. You have not
That
dropped the data sets. Is that
the
not the
is
one
it
we?
the is
I
this the
think
one you dropped from the group?
no, 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 not this one. Not this one. You can just use the one we used yesterday to try it out.
Okay.
Yes, you can use one we used yesterday to
Sir,
try it out.
please, you've not dropped the YouTube link.
I dropped it here already.
I'm not seeing it, sir.
Let me drop it again. Sorry. Let me drop it again. But it's there. And even it's on the group too. The YouTube link is on the group too. I've dropped it again.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, sorry. I didn't drop it on the group. I just wrote.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, is there a way we can get the setup for this kind of Excel you are using, sir?
You see, this is the exact 2016. Oh, this is the 2016 version.
Okay. Does this version has Xlookup, sir?
Yes, yes, it does.
So is there a way we can get the setup, sir, if you have?
And I'll look for a video you can watch too, so I can do that.
All right, sir. Thank you,
Your own Excel is which version? Which?
sir. I was able to get 2024, but it somehow had an issue. So the Xlookup is not on it again.
Okay.
So I have to
And
use
you can just
yeah.
use WPS. WPS has it,
All right,
and
sir. All right,
WPS
sir.
is easier to download. WPS is easier to download.
Thank you. All right.
Yes, sir. So we said conditional formatting, right? So what you do is you want to work on this amount due. So you highlight the amount due, right? We go to our home tab under style. We pick conditional formatting. Now we have the highlight cell rules. Under the highlight cell rules, we have greater than, less than, between, equals to, text that contains, state occurring, duplicate values. So now, when we say if we do for this greater than, we are saying that we want to see it should actually highlight values that are greater than a specific amount. So let's say we want to highlight values that are uh, greater than 10,000. Values that are greater than 10,000. Right? So you just click on, then you can choose the color you want or how you want it. Yellow fill with dark yellow text, green fill with dark green text, light red fill, red text, red border. Then you can custom your own format yourself. So you see here, you can choose the kind of format you want for it. You can choose the kind of format you want. You can click on the numbering style, the font, the border, the fill, and all of those. So, but let's just go with the default one we have here. I'll say what you can see now. You can easily spot the values that are was greater than 10,000. Values are greater than 10,000. So let's see. Let's go to our conditional formatting again and see a few things we can see. If we see less than now, we can say values that are less than values that are less than
Sir,
10,000.
excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Sir, please, can you send this data set with me?
Come to send this.
Yes, because I'm following on the Google Meet and your drop down menus are not showing. So I'm supposed to be following on my laptop. So I can't follow because of I don't have these data sets.
And But if I drop it, you have to delete the ones I've worked on because I'm just trying to skip this. So the ones I've worked on so I can just try it. But we are just about to even finish with this. We'll move to the data set I dropped soon. Now.
Okay.
The data set I dropped earlier, we'll move to it soon. So I've dropped it. That is a book 5 Excel. So if you highlight it, conditional formatting, are working with less than the ones that are less than what? 10,000 existing. Okay, let's see now. What is this? So we can also do like the top bottom, like you want to pick the top 2 items, uh, top 3 items, the bottom 10 items, the bottom low list items. So, and that is just it now. Let's say you want to pick the top 3 items. Why is this like this? Why is it not? So we have the top 10 items now. Sorry, top 2 items now. You can see now. We have what? 150,000 and 75,000. They are the top 2 items. Let's look. Okay, let's clear the rules. Now you can clear your rules here. You see it now. Clear the rules. That's you have new rules, clear rules, manage rules. You can clear rules. Which I was trying to do less than the other time. Let's see. The ones that are less than 10,000. You can see 10,000. You have 5,000 here, 2,005, 5,000. So you can see these ones are less than 10,000. You can clear the rules. You can clear the rules and so sorry. Um we can do okay, we have done top items. Let's do bottom items. We can do bottom percent too. Sorry. The bottom 3 bottom items now. Let me change the formatting here. Let's do light red fields. It's showing almost the same thing. Green field with dark green text. You can see it now. So these are the 3 bottom items here, right? So let's see the icon set or the data bar. Okay, let's clear these rules first. Let's clear the rules. Now let's do the bar. You can see now when I clicked on one of the bars, so it went with like it took the format of the highest. You see the highest now, the one that is next, the one that is next. You can see them now the way they are. This one that is 2,500 has a very tiny bar there. So that is how it works. Clear the rules. Let's see what again. So you can just explore. We have the icon sets. Have the icon sets. You can see now. It's saying that this 1,500, I be 150,000, 150,000. is up, the 75,000 is the average, and every other value is what is low. That is how conditional formatting works. So I think we are done with that. We are done with that. Yeah. We are done with that. Okay, let's see something again. Let's see something again. Let's clear the issues. Okay, let's just move to our new data set. Let's see. Let's move to our new data set. So we'll do our Vlookup, Hlookup, and okay, let me share. So we can start using the new data set now. Let me share something else. Wow. I hope you are following, right? Okay. Session 6 data set. Okay, now. Um. So let's move on. You can see the data set, right? I hope you have also opened it. I hope you have opened it too. Mm, so so moving to the lookups, I guess tomorrow we should be able to enter pivot table, and we are already uh, getting closer to this to where the class gets more interesting. And after the pivot tables, we dabble into creating charts and all of those, creating dashboard, and that's one of the interesting part of the work. So in real world, data is really in one big happy table. You usually have sales in one sheet, product prices in another sheet, customers details in another sheet. So now lookups function allow you to connect different tables. It helps you to connect different tables. That is what lookup does. So we have the VLOOKUP, we have the HLOOKUP, we have the Xlookup. So the VLOOKUP is the vertical lookup. So the concept is stands for with vertical lookup. It searches down the first column of a table to find a match, then looks across to get a data. So okay, we'll just we'll see how it works soon. So now let's do from this data set now. From this data set, you can see that you have, let me increase it. We have the product name, which is empty, the price, which is empty, the customer name, which is also empty. So what we'll do is we'll use the customer, the product name, we use VLOOKUP to generate from these other tables. I think I will have to leave it at 100%. You don't need to, so that we can see very well. Now, the product name, you can see from here now, we have product name from the other table that is starting from I. We can see product table here. We can see product name on this table. Now, price, we can see unit price on the same table. Then customer name, we can see customer name on another table entirely. So if we want to just draw from all of these tables. So we use VLOOKUP here. Say VLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, right? So we have the lookup value. What are we looking up to? Which is what are we looking up to? Product name, right? So you pick it, you have your comma, lookup array, which is the table array rather. It means the table where you are picking the value from. Yes, comma. You have your column index. So which column is this value you are picking? So we can see from this product code, product name, unit price, the column where we are picking from is what? The column 2, right? we have the column 2, comma, then the range lookup, it is either was true or false. Now, true is approximate match, while false is what exact match. Now, false, you can use 0 to represent false. It means that to look for the exact match, the exact value you are looking for. If you use true, it will look for something similar. You look for something similar. So we are looking for exact match now. So and true match, true, approximate match you can use 1, while false, which is the exact match, you use 0. So we'll be using 0, which is our exact match. Close our brackets, enter. Okay, I think we are missing something here. We are missing something here. Let me see what that is.
So I think you used row instead of column.
I use row instead of column, right?
Row.
Okay,
Maybe that's the problem.
I'm coming, please. Row instead of column. I'm coming. What is the issue here? Okay, coming, please. Okay, we have this now. So we have our lookup value, which is from where I. Our lookup value, which is from here, right? From this table, we have our I2 to I5, right? Comma. Then we have what? The array where we select the whole of the table, right? Then we select the column index, right? Our column index, which is what, number 2. Then we now pick what exact match. So let me zoom it in for those that may want to see the formula very well. Let me click out. Okay. For those that might want to see the formula properly, you can see it Vlookup, where we are looking up from. Then, okay, I remember something now. This lookup, the other time I had to change it from J to I, right? I had to change from J to I. So if you are doing that, it will be the column where you are looking up value from. You pick the one before it. You pick the one before it. So that is why we have to use I2 to I5. So which is the product code. The product code, then comma. You get it now. So the whole table, which is the table, the table array, then the column index, and all of this. So, and that is how we get that. So and it autofills for itself automatically. It autofills for itself. Now for the Hlookup, it's instead of using column, we use row, right? Instead of using column, we use row here. Instead of using column, we use row. Sorry. I'm coming, please. Can you see my screen? Okay. So is it is that now? So our Hlookup is equals to H Hlookup lookup value, which is this, comma. Now there is something. I'm coming. Let me show you something. Now you note that here when we are doing the lookup value, we select a complete row, right? We select a complete row, but for this Hlookup we just select a specific value which equals to Hlookup. You know we are doing for price now, right? We are doing for price. We are doing for our price. So this our value, comma, our table array, comma, then the rule we are doing. So that value we want to pick is on which row? Is on the first row, right? 1, then exact match 0, close the bracket. So click on enter. You can see now it has what actually picked this 500 for us. It has picked the 500 for us. So for this time I want to see the formula well. Let's okay, it will not do this way. Okay, let me do it now. So you can see it now. The Hlookup, the value we are picking or looking up to, which is this our 500, then comma, the whole table, which is what the table array, then comma, the rule you are picking from, which is the first row, then our what exact match, which is the range of lookup. We want the exact match, we don't want approximate match. So now you can also autofill this. So you can see the auto filling now. You can see the auto filling. So that is what. So the next thing we'll move to is what. Someone wants to ask the question.
Yes, sir. I have a question.
Okay. Okay.
In the formula,
Yes.
oh, when you wanted to insert for table, for all the table, you
Okay.
put 12. How do you know that you have to put 12?
What is it?
I mean, in the formula, when you wanted to put for all the table, what you wrote
Okay.
was 12. How do I know that in this case, 12 will be the one that we enter for all the table?
I wrote
Or
what?
was that formula?
You said I wrote something. I wrote 12. It is not 12. Oh.
No, after K2,
Uh-huh.
comma. Yes,
It is
after K2,
I2.
comma, we have,
It is not 12. It is
that is,
I2.
okay, I2.
Yes, you can see where the table started from. Column
Okay,
I,
okay,
row 2. Then the table ends at what? Column K, row 5.
okay, I see. I thought that is
Yeah.
12.
No,
Thank
it's not
you.
12. It's not 12. Yes. It's when we select the whole table, that's where it starts from. So that's just that. So that's just it.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So the next thing we'll be having
I have a
is
question, sir.
okay.
Good evening, sir.
Student, sir.
So after doing the price MC self, that is a column F.
Okay.
So it affected my column E. It was writing scale. So I tried to check the error message. It's saying that the range is not. Should I just share the screen so you can see what I'm
Okay.
saying, sir?
Just share. Let's see.
I'm coming. Share. The window. Do this. So can you see my screen, sir?
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
So is it this is the formula? So enter. Look at what it's showing.
Click on it. Click on the formula. V.
Oh, sorry. Vlookup. So it's showing spell.
No, click on it again.
It's equal to Vlookup, open bracket, I to range J to 5, which is this to this,
That is
comma,
not what's on my own. No. Is I guess that first place is the column. It's not J5. It's I5. Change it to I5.
I5.
Uh-huh. Click on enter.
Okay.
So it is
Okay.
the column. What you did was that you selected two columns. So you selected two columns. So it's supposed to be the column, the product code column that you are selecting.
Okay,
So
sir.
when you did to J5, it means that you are selecting product column and the product code column and the product name column.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome, sir.
So let me stop sharing.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So we'll move to VLOOKUP. So today's class will soon be ending. We'll move to Xlookup, which is equals to what? X. It's just simple English. Lookup value. So what we want to look up for now is what is the name. We want to look for the name. Lookup value, which is the name. We're looking for the lookup is lookup value name. Sorry about that. Come in, please. Okay. The lookup value is you are picking the lookup value, right? Then the lookup column, then the whole of the table. So let's see. Where this guy here? Something like this. Equals to X lookup, right? Lookup value is what? Is the name, right? Comma. Lookup array, the table, comma. What again? Return array. What it should return from the where it should return from, comma. So we are returning from this column name. So if not found, then our exact match is 0. Close the bracket and we're done with this one. Sorry, please let me fix that.
There is double comma in the formula.
Yes, we are not putting any value for if he does not find anything. That's why. I'm coming, please. I'm coming. Okay. Sorry, please. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, let's start. Let's write this. Let's write this together. We have equals to x lookup, right? So we want to, from this other table here, we're looking up to the name, right? Which is the first value. It's asking us for lookup array. We are looking up from this table, this array. It is from this array we are looking up from. That is where we want to pick our value from, right? So when I have a return array, which array should it return from? Will it return the value from? Where should it pick? So our return array, this again. Then what? If not found, so it's asking if it does not find a match, but we are not considering that this night. So let's just put another comma. So then it's now asking, is it exact match or next similar item, exact match or next larger item, wildcard character match. So we're using exact match, which is what? 0, right? Close our brackets, click on enter. And we have this one here, John Dewey, right? So you can just autofill. So now we can see that this.
So please,
Okay,
can you move your screen to where you are working on?
yes, I'm there already.
Thank you, sir.
There. So we can see the formula now. We say X lookup, the value we are looking up to, which is this John, right? Then the array, the lookup array, where we are looking for value from, this John Doe is this, that is I1 to I, is there I11 to I13, right? Then the return array, where you should return value from, is still the same I11 to I13. Then it is now saying that if the exact match is not found, what should it write? I mean, if the value we are looking up for is not found, what should we write? Then you just leave it like that. That was, I'll just put comma. If you put anything at his discretion, then we're looking for exact match. So if it does not find all really we are looking for, if it does not find an exact match, it will return 0. Because I think that is the default. Then we now have our match mode, which we said it can either be exact match, which is 0, exact match, or the next smaller number, a smaller item, or exact match, or next larger item, which is 1. Okay, the exact match or next smaller item is -1. Exact match or next larger item is just 1. And wildcard character match is 2. So, and we are saying that what we want to use 0, which is exact match. Click on enter. Then when we autofill, our autofill is 0. Sorry, our autofill for this last one, now you can see there is no from where we are looking up value from, there are only 3 names here. So this last guy could not find a value for it. So that is why it returned 0. That's why it returned 0. So that is that about that. So I think that is that about today's class. Yeah. So that you can just have your assignment. Have your assignments. Come, come. Let me see something. See something. Please, sorry. Let me just quickly do something. I'm still coming on. I'm trying to. I'm trying to try something out. Trying to try something out. Okay. It does not work. Let's return back to our I. Okay, now. So that is that about that for this class. So if you are not staying long today, um, so I will quickly share my screen to show you the assignments. Nice to show you the assignments. Here's the assignments. Okay. Sorry, please. I want to just open the assignments. Okay, as I'm doing that, uh the class code for today is ASA 111. ASA 111. ASA 111. Okay, let me quickly type it there. ASA 111. ASA 111. I know that some persons will miss the class. They will miss the game today. Okay,
Triple
someone is
one.
asking.
Triple one.
Yes, ASA 111. That is 31. Someone is asking what is the difference between Xlookup. What is the difference between Xlookup and Vlookup? What is the difference between Xlookup and Vlookup? Um, so the Xlookup, you can see, sorry, the Vlookup, you can see that when we were using the root column. It's something like, okay, I'm still sharing that screen, right? Question 6. So this is the uh Vlookup, right? You can see that when we're selecting, we selected the whole for this first one, which is lookup value, we selected a whole column, right? Then here, where we wrote to here, you see that it shows something like column index number. It shows column index number. That is that. So when you are doing for VLOOKUP, you select a whole column for the lookup value. Then you are using column index number. But for HLOOKUP, you are what? You are selecting one value on the horizontal. That is on the rule. I'm selecting one value on the rule that you are looking up to. Then you can see the lookup value, you just pick one value. Then for the rule, you can see rule index number. That is the which rule are you writing from? That is the first rule of the table that has been selected. First rule of the table that has been selected, and that is why we wrote one there. So it's dealing with rule, while the other one is dealing with column. So as the name implies, VLOOKUP is looking up vertically. That is, it deals with column, while the HLOOKUP deals with what? With rows. So it's just like that. So I want to see if we have questions from people on YouTube. Let's see if we have questions from people on YouTube. Uh, okay, I think there is no any question. I have any question
Sir,
here.
I have a question, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm
it's
with
not
you.
actually from today's lesson. We still need to go
Okay,
over today's lesson. Then I try to practice it. I'm using my phone to practice. That is Android phone.
okay,
So there are some of the lecture you will give here when I go to practice it. Maybe variation of keyboard. I will have difficulties in variation of keyboard. So I will not see what you use a laptop to do it. I will not see on my phone. I will be seeing different function. So there's this assignment that I wanted to do. That was the one that we need to split names
okay,
to state, city and state. I couldn't find the option in my phone. What I saw was test splits. Test splits. When
okay,
I entered test splits, because I thought it was going to give me the stuff. When I entered test splits, the first thing that I saw in the bracket was test. Then there's comma, we have column delimiter, comma, we have
Yes.
row delimiter, delimiter, comma, I've forgotten the other one. So I tried all I could do. At the end of the day, it didn't work out. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I think it should be column delimiter that you should pick. I've not used spoon for Excel before, honestly. So, but I think if you try column delimiter, it should work.
I skipped all those things were inside one bracket.
And
After
you just
so I skipped the test, entered to the column delimiter,
mhm.
and then I didn't know what to write. I wrote what I could write, but yet it didn't give me the formula. It was telling me that what I've said is wrong.
The delimiter should be comma, right? So you just
Yes,
write comma.
inside the bracket they wrote test in words. They wrote the test in words. They put comma. They wrote
Mhm.
COL. Then
Now,
the
and
delimiter, comma.
it, it means that you should go and highlight the column where you are picking text from that text that they wrote. It means that that text you want to divide, the text you want to
Mm-hmm.
divide, highlight it. You know the way we highlight from the videos we do here. You just click on
Yeah.
it, then you write column, I will comma. When you write comma, then it's now asking you for delimiter, right? Column delimiter. Then let your column delimiter be comma too. Then I think you now
Okay.
close the bracket and see. Let's see how that goes.
Okay. In the place of the test, I will write the place I'm working on.
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
yes, sir. So let's try that. Let's see. Okay. I will draw something on the group. I told you guys to learn in public, and when I saw this on LinkedIn, I was so excited. One of our students, he went ahead and posted on LinkedIn. He was posting his progress. Oh, honestly, he was posting his progress. He was posting his progress. So I told you to learn in public. Post on Facebook, post on Instagram, post on LinkedIn. Tag us, tag us, and you can see it. Let people see that you're actually making progress. Let people see that you're actually making progress. So please. So okay, I said I wanted to share the screen for assignment, right? So I see tomorrow's assignment too. I'll drop the person's work, the person's LinkedIn profile, the link to the post, and everything. So share your progress with people. Share your progress with people. Let them know that you are working. And that is what all you have not seen that you're applying for a job and they are telling you to share the link to your profile. Link to your profile. So please. So I want to quickly show you the assignment. And see if I have to explain anything. Okay. Which one am I even sharing? Sorry, please. Okay. Now we have student assignment data sets, inventory management. So we have the product ID, product name, category is empty, uh, stock quantity, expiring date, product code, manufactured year. So now what you have to do is, you see, you have extract data in the product code, you extract data. You shall is there, the instructions are there, your data validation, where the drop down that we did today, you can see it here for the category. The drop down, you can see it here, like we did today. It's either dairy, that is milk. Is milk dairy? Is it a bakery? Is it under pastry? So from there, you do that. You do your conditional formatting as instructed. Then the second one, the second data set, I mean, second assignment. Mm, second assignment. is this. So it's like this one has to do with the VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and everything that we have done today. So we have this first table, we have the reference table for staff list. This is main sheet. So we are from here calling the staff name, calling the staff name, item name, calling item name from here. Then from here you call in the region, I mean cost, unit cost. Oh, is it unit cost? I will call it from the region. Okay, rather okay, you call in region from here, and I think that is okay. You call in cost from this reference table too, and that is all. So it's just as simple as that. I'll drop that in the group now, and that will be all. So
Hello,
we'll meet
sir.
tomorrow by
Hello, sir.
yes, sir.
Sorry, please. I don't know. Is there a way that we can have the assignment in maybe the data set in Excel format and the instruction in PDF or Word for easy as for accessibility purpose? You know, some people, majorities are using phones, right? And copying from Word to Excel is not that always easy. It doesn't work for some, it works for some people. So I was just like, since what we're doing is Excel, you might just extract the copy. I know if you send the real spreadsheet to us, your formula might be there. So you might just copy the values, paste in a new Excel spreadsheet, then send that one to us. So we can just easily open that one and do the instructions that we gave from the Word. Is it possible, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm
Thank you
trying
so
to do
much.
that now.
Thank you so much.
So, but I'll put all of them. I'll put all of them in one spreadsheet. So you have in one and in one workbook rather.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll put
Thank
them
you
in
so
one
much.
workbook. So
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I faced that challenge last time. I needed to copy the assignment manually on my in my phone before I can do it because I typed it in my phone. I tried to copy it. There was no
it was
way.
not
I did
working.
put so I needed to go to Excel. I will look right, look right until
Yeah, I'm so
I
sorry about that. So
find.
so let's call it assignments for session. Sorry, session six
Sis.
assignment, right?
Yes, sir.
Section six assignment two. Okay, we have that. So I'll drop it to the group now.
Thank you so much.
So thank you for joining in. I don't know if you still have any question. I don't know if everybody has any question.
So I have a question. Sorry, I just
Okay.
remember now. If if H lookup is for horizontal, V lookup is for vertical. What about X?
Xlookup. Xlookup
Is it
encompasses the two.
okay, both vertical and horizontal?
Yes.
Just a clarification.
Yes, yes. It encompasses the two. Instead of the X the that's why I see it is not asking for column row, column number or anything too.
Yeah, yes, yes.
It works easily. Either for V, it does the work of VLOOKUP, it does the work of HLOOKUP. And that is why it is more valuable. It is better that you learn it. When I went to learn Excel, the person that was teaching, when I went to learn the data analysis, I was not taught it the this thing. I had to just learn it my own way. The person
Fine.
was saying, which one is XLOOKUP again? When I even checked the person's laptop, the person does not have the Xlookup. The person was using the old version. The
Very
person was
sure.
using the older version. So the person does not even know of Xlookup. And if you know the amount I paid to learn that data analysis there, I paid over
Wow.
100K to the person.
Wow.
So,
Thank
so,
you so much.
yes, sir. So I've dropped it in the group. So
Same
see you guys tomorrow.
by 8.
Yes, by 8 p.m.
Hello,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, can you tell us the code for the section, today's section again, sir?
Are you just joining in?
No, sir, no, sir.
The code session is
Like I had
A
issue with my network,
network.
so
Okay.
I couldn't record.
It is the code session is ASA 111. That's 31.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And now you guys have a beautiful night rest.
You too, sir.
Yes, sir.